We're looking at section 12 of the Online Appeal Form 35, which starts by telling you where to send your appeal form and documents. This can either be done electronically via the email address here, and remember that you will need to write New Appeal in the subject line of your email, or if you are posting your form, then this is the address to send it to. And we would recommend that you post your appeal using recorded delivery. Here is an important reminder that you should keep a copy of your appeal form either by photocopying or by saving a copy electronically. Beneath this is a reminder that you must send in your appeal within 2 months of the date on the local authority decision letter, or within 1 month of the mediation certificate, whichever is later. If your appeal is late, you need to give clear reasons for this and why you think the tribunal should extend the time period in section 5 of this appeal form. Otherwise, your forms will be sent back to you and your appeal will not go forward. Now let's scroll down to the last part of the appeal form, and this links to our video for section 3, your reasons for the appeal. This section asks you to list any evidence you are sending in to support your appeal, to give the tribunal a better understanding of your child's special educational needs. Do think carefully about the information and documents that you want to send, bearing in mind that anything you send will be provided to the tribunal panel and the local authority. If you are posting your appeal, you should only send in photocopies, not your original documents, and you should send via recorded delivery. You should try to send in all your evidence with this appeal form. However, this may not be your only opportunity to send in evidence. When you register your appeal, you will receive a pack via email or post, which will include a table of important dates, including a deadline for sending in any additional evidence. You should let the tribunal know if you are waiting for additional evidence. The kind of evidence you might send in could be a copy of a relevant medical report or assessment by a therapist or a psychologist, or perhaps a document provided by a nursery, school or college, like a SEND support plan or notes from a meeting. Or perhaps you might include your child's or young person's views. Here, the tribunal would like you to list the date of the document, the number of pages, the name of the person who signed or wrote it, and type of document it is, and also why it is relevant. For example, is it an assessment of needs or a record of your child's fixed-term exclusions? When you are putting together your reasons for appeal in section 3, you may want to refer to a piece of evidence you are sending in, such as a report. The tribunal panel finds it really helpful if you can refer clearly to the section of the evidence which is relevant. So let's look at an example of a speech and language therapist report. Firstly, you could underline the relevant section of the copy of the document you are sending in. Let's just do that now. This is a document created in Word, and you can underline by clicking on and off the U icon on the left side of the top bar above the page. It is better to underline rather than use a highlighter, as the tribunal will need to make copies of your information for the different panel members. Highlighter is generally not picked up in photocopying, especially the colour yellow. Perhaps you want to underline and refer to more than one section, in which case it's helpful to either enter a number or a letter next to each section to make it easier to refer to. Some parents have told us that they find it difficult to use technology, in which case print out the appeal form for posting and you can photocopy any supporting evidence and underline in pen and/or make a few notes in a margin. Remember, the aim is to help the tribunal panel get straight to the relevant section of any evidence you are sending in. So, in your reasons for appeal, you could write something like this: see underlined section B of the Speech and Language Therapist report dated the 20th of March 2020. If any of the documents or letters you are sending in are quite long, it is especially helpful if you can highlight the sections and refer to them in this way, so that the tribunal panel can go straight to the relevant part of the evidence each time.